Hello. So we're going to be talking about how to use shadow work to create your highest and best life, reality, your best self, because this is absolutely necessary if you are somebody who wants to live your purpose, who wants to be free, who wants to feel confident, who wants to love themselves, who wants to create the most soul-aligned life possible. You're on a spiritual path. You want to reach self-mastery, it's absolutely necessary for you to understand how to do shadow work. And my issue with the shadow work community, which I don't really tap in that often, to be honest with you, but is that they don't really give you the tools. They don't really give you in-depth stuff. I'm the type of girl that wants to take you to the root of your issues and teach you how to heal them so that you can feel empowered in your healing journey. Because I know a lot of proven processes and tools that really get into the root of your wounds and beliefs and stories for good. And we're not talking about some journal prompts. We're not talking about some surface manifestation crap. You can go catch that on another Spiritual Girlies page. I'm here to bring down the practical with the spiritual, completely practical, all right? This is one step deeper than therapy. And I stand by that. So we're gonna go into shadow work. I'm gonna give you tools at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna explain more about shadow work and an in-depth approach for you to learn, but how to really see it as a way to navigate your life and becoming the best and highest version of yourself right now, because you can start doing this stuff right now and seeing change right now. All right, so let's do this together. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Grace. I specialize in trauma and subconscious healing and helping people become the best version of themselves through inner healing work so that you can live your soul purpose and be free and know exactly what you're meant to be doing. Wake up every day living the exact life that you're supposed to be living according to your soul's divine blueprint. And so that is my whole mission on this planet. If you are here to vibe, please like this video and comment below your thoughts. What comes up for you? Do you have any clarity? You know, all that's important so that I can navigate how to best support you. 222 on my timer. Okay, and yeah, so please subscribe if you also like it. All right, let's go. So I wrote notes. I'm gonna be looking down. But breaking it all down, I really believe, after working with over 3,500 clients one-on-one, most of them in person, but also online for the past 5.5 years, that 70% of your reality hinges upon the inner work that you do or don't do. If you're trying to get new results in your life, please, please hear me. You have to go deeper than just your mind. Your mind is only going to get you so far. Why? Because the old stories that you are carrying live in your body and nervous system, and they dictate the reality that is around you. Everything mirrors you and the work that you have or have not done. So you can try to do all the external action, go on all the dating apps, you know, try to create the life that you want. But if you're still running scarcity programming, if you're still stuck in these old fears, which we all do to a certain extent, but if you are still playing in that reality, then you are only gonna get certain results. You're not gonna get sustained support in the body. Life really depends on your nervous system and what you can hold. Now, that doesn't mean action doesn't matter. You see me showing up for these videos because, you know, action is what creates my business, but understand that when you can get into the root of your shadows, like when you know that there's something blocking you, you can feel it. You know that there's an old fear, old story, old program that's blocking you. By knowing really what that is and working on that directly from an emotional level, you're becoming a master of your life. Because the blueprint is inside of you. Anything that you want to change all starts inside of you, and your reality will follow suit. This is very, very practical. This is not airy-fairy. So therefore, carrying your shadows forward makes your life a repeat of the past, right? In your relationships, different faces, different places, same results. Why? Because there's still a deeper program running in your subconscious mind, in your body, in your soul that has not been completed. I used to talk about this part a lot. Your life, why did my brain just turned off? Why does this happen? Why does this happen to me? Okay, this is what I remember. So the karma that so blah, blah, blah. Stories, emotions, patterns to me is all karma. I use that word in my work because it feels powerful. Karma is a cycle that has yet to be completed. Now, from an emotional level, you can clear karma inside of your being. Karma you could see as a result of something, but when we are old souls, we carry a lot of crap forward from the past. This indicates that we have these different cycles that keep repeating that need to be closed. So coming back into equilibrium, coming back into balance. I mean, we just started Libra season, so maybe that's a good example, right? We are in Libra season. We are coming back to balance, okay? So how do we come back into balance within ourselves? We have to see what is out of balance. A great example of this is when you're trying to break free into a healthy relationship with other people and you keep creating the same result with people over and over and over again. You're like, why do I keep attracting this man in different bodies? It's the same thing, or this woman in different bodies. What the heck is this? Okay, it's because there is an emotional charge. There's a belief system that's playing out deeper in you that always leads to an emotion. All belief systems lead to some emotion that has yet to be cleared from your past. So we have to say, what is this emotion? What is this thing that is playing that I still need to bring balance and harmony to in order for me to create a new result? So what does this requires you to face your shadows, face your shortcomings, face what's gross to look at, right? Because this is what transcends this old reality, old version. You identify the pattern, you work with the emotion, you clear the emotion, you get a new result. So you become a master of the game of life in this regard. That means 70% of your life, in my perspective, from being a living, breathing example of it, seeing how my life has drastically changed, and I keep changing every day from the same tools that I share in my videos and I share with my clients. I'm literally living this, right? 70% of your reality will change. So I already kind of talked about this, and I am going to get in the tools, but all of this stuff is really important. So let me know in the comments if you're following so that I can feel you. But it's important to see this. You might be like, oh, this sticky thing in me, I don't know what this is. I can't get in there. What the fuck is holding me back? There are only so many belief systems that plague the human consciousness. I studied this with my clients of 3,500 people from literally all age, like 16, 13 years old to 80, okay? Male, female, from all across the United States and some in different parts of the world. And these belief systems really come back to not feeling good enough, shame, people pleasing, and fearing abandonment. And maybe not being seen, fearing not being seen for who you really are. And so all these things prevent you from sharing your truth, living your purpose, being your fullest version of yourself. They're the same stories. So if you understand which stories you're holding, you have a navigation point, a roadmap to be able to start tearing those things down. And this is beyond journaling. It's about feeling the emotions. It's about integrating the emotions, the karma, the weight, the stories into the body so that they change form and can serve you in developing wisdom, breaking old cycles, breaking generational cycles, calling in more abundance, calling in healthy love, all the things. So by identifying these core emotions, you anchor into self-mastery. You become a creator and not a victim of your circumstances, because you're not a victim. Okay, you are the soul that lives underneath the stories and fears that hold you back. You are that being. You are the one that lives underneath. So if you're like, I don't know exactly how to feel confident in myself, I feel stuck, I want to feel free, I want to feel like I love my life and I'm living purposefully and I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing and I'm confident in myself and I love myself and I don't care what other people think of me. All of that comes back to healing these core wounds, and I can help you. If you are interested in any of this, I have a coaching program specifically to help you identify your core wounds, go right into them together through subconscious healing and emotional healing practices and coaching to clear those out. And I also teach you tools to continue, which is different about me than other people, is that I will teach you tools to continue empowering yourself in your healing so that you can do this for the rest of your life. You'll can keep getting more and more and more tangible results, which is unlike therapy that you have to keep doing. This is something that you can become a master in as well, like I have, and I've taught so many other people how to do and change your life forever. So if you're ready for that transformation, you want to dive into your shadows, you want to be your best self and live your purpose and feel free and share who you really are with the world, you can book a free consultation call to see if my coaching would work for you. And also you can read my testimonials below to see on my website to see how I've helped transform other people's lives. This is my purpose and I really very passionate about it. I hope you can feel my authenticity with you here. I don't even edit my videos. I'm just sharing from my heart and my experience. I'm passionate about healing. So yeah, I'd love to talk to you about it on a no pressure chat. So again, all right. When we are talking about coming into the best version of yourself, we have to learn to navigate this emotional world, become empowered about your emotional world, become empowered about your stories, at least be willing to continue to face them over and over again, because this creates a sense of inner union and self-love, right? If you don't feel confident about what you're doing and your soul connection, your intuition, any of that stuff comes from shadow work. Why? Because this is the deeper layers that blocks you from being yourself. Purity, inner union, gifts, love, all that lives within you underneath those old stories that you are carrying from childhood. I mean, think about how many times a day you think about the things that are holding you back. Do you know how much energy that is when you keep replaying memories, emotional experiences, challenges? I mean, all this old weight, you're literally carrying that with you at all times. And so when you can clear it out, when you can do this deeper work, you literally liberate your soul, your mission, your gifts, and you can change the world by changing yourself. This is how we create new earth. We change ourselves. We become empowered in ourselves. We do the deeper work necessary to be embodied souls on a mission, standing for love, not programming. Okay, so by changing your inner stories, you change the mirror of your life. You change your mirror. Your life mirrors you. What is it showing you that you still need to work on? What is it showing you that you still need to work on? And this is the most important work that you can do on this planet right now, in my perspective, because you have things to share with this world that are your responsibility to share. And if you have your fear being seen, you have things holding you back from being your true self, you're holding on to old relationships or stories or narratives that are preventing you from being this version of yourself, okay, great. Well, you have to be able to clear those things because you have a responsibility to the collective, to your people that are waiting for you to stand up and share, period. And you can feel that within you, which is why you even came to this video, because I trust that God brought you this video to share with you these messages, because I am a very purpose-led, devoted woman to these messages and these codes. This is medicine that has been given to me. These are gifts that have been given to me that I must share with my collective. And I trust that you are meant to share your messages as well. You are meant to make your own impact, and you need your voice free. You need your body free. You need liberation. You don't need to be stuck there. You might feel stuck and stagnant and like, how do I get out of this? It's about doing the inner work in a practical way. This is challenging work, but it's more challenging to stay stuck in the same place as you were last year because you're not taking the right action, having the right tools to be this better version of you, to really feel connected. This is the inner work, okay? So again, this is the work I can teach you how to heal the root of these emotions and stories and limitations. If you're drawn to this energy and to this next level, you can reach out, and I'm gonna give you this tool, all right? I'm gonna give you this tool. This is the tool. With any negative experience you have in your life right now, I'm going to challenge you to become the observer of your life. Next couple days, you're going to be like, let's see what my life is showing me. What experiences create negative emotions for you? What experiences reaffirm limiting beliefs, old wounded parts? This could be family, this could be job, this could be yourself, whatever. And notice these things and start asking yourself, plant the seed and say, what do these experiences affirm about myself? What do these experiences affirm about what I believe is possible for myself? What I believe is not possible for myself? What I am still afraid of? By asking yourself, you're starting to retrace back to the root of what is really holding you back. You're saying, okay, I see that this negative experience is creating a certain result in my life, a certain emotional charge to my life, and I don't like that. So you don't like it, so become an owner of that experience. Own that experience for yourself. Own that you are still playing the story, that you are still playing the emotion, that you are still saying yes to that experience. If you're like, oh, I'm still saying yes, then you become a creator. You become a master of what you say you're accepting. And then in the moment you really see what you are accepting and what is playing out, you have a chance to choose differently. You have a chance to choose beyond the pattern that you've been stuck in. And usually it's just some childhood fears that you're like, I deserve to feel sad. I deserve to feel unworthy. I deserve, and you might not be conscious, you're not consciously saying these things a lot of the time, but you continue to choose it. You continue to choose the pain because parts of you believe that that's what you deserve. And so by going into what that is, what those fears are, you're able to change the narrative, therefore change the mirror, therefore get closer to who you are and live your purpose. I hope that made sense. Let me know if you have questions about that or if that doesn't make sense or what that brings up for you, and I will respond. And okay, I think that completes what I have to say right now. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day and reach out if you'd like more support. All right, bye-bye.